Ruby is distinguished for its bright red color, being the most famed and fabled red gemstone, beside for its bright color. I want to tell you that in nature there is a lot of ruby, especially in North Africa. But the good ruby that are red and transparent. Transparency is something very important. When you find a ruby that is not transparent, it's not costing $1. It's nothing. Now you can buy 1 kilogram of ruby for euro, but it's not transparent. So here we are talking about transparent ruby. Pay attention. It's a most desirable gem due to its hardness, durability, luster, and rarity. Transparent rubies of large sizes are very rare than diamonds. Ruby is the red variety of the mineral corundum, sapphire. The other gem variety of corundum encompasses all colors of corundum aside from red. In essence, ruby is a red sapphire, since ruby and sapphire are identical properties except for color. However, because of the special allure and historical significance, ruby has always been classified as an individual gemstone and is never identified as a form of sapphire, though some purplish red color might straddle the line of being classified as either ruby or sapphire. So now we'll talk about some properties of ruby. A chemical formula is E2O3. The color is red, hardness is 9. A crystal system hexagonal. Refractive index 1.76 and between 1.76 and 1.77. Sg specific gravity 3.9 between 3.9 and 4.1. Transparency transparent to opaque. Double refraction 0.0008. Luster vitreous to adamantine. Cleavage none, but may exhibit parting. Mineral class corundum. The color of ruby ranges from bright red to dark reddish brown. The most preferred color is a deep blood red with a slightly bluish hue. Such ruby is known as the Burmese ruby or pigeon blood ruby. Ruby from Burma is famous for its exceptional coloring and has traditionally produced the finest ruby. However, Burmese ruby rarely exceeds several carats. Large, flawless Burmese rubies can be worth millions of dollars. Many rubies on the market are from Thailand, and these rubies have a less desirable bluish hue. Now, they often can be heat treated to improve color. Heat treating a ruby can also increase its transparency by removing tiny internal flaws. I will give you advice. Very important advice for all people is if you want to buy a ruby. If you want to buy a ruby or any gemstone, especially if you are beginner gemologist, I advise you to go to buy from the mine. Never buy from fire or Thailand or other place. You go to the mine and you be sure this person didn't hate this stone. Occasions of tiny, slender, parallel, rutile nodules is ruby caused of polished gem to exhibit asterism. Ruby displaying asterism is known as the ruby star or star ruby, and its transparent can be very highly prized. If transparent, Star rubies exist in 6 rise stars. 12 rise stars are also known. Rubies must be have good transparency to possess gem value. Opaque or semi-opaque rubies have relatively little value even if they display a steady. The same retail creations that are responsible for asterism in certain rubies can also decrease transparency and cause a hazy effect known as slag. Though ruby can be one of the most expensive gemstones, it also comes in more dual opaque forms that are fairly inexpensive and are often polished into cabochon. A unique gemstone from composite of opaque red ruby in contrasting green suazite is well known from Tanzania and used a minor gemstone and can be carved into ornaments. The color of ruby is usually caused by minute inclusions of metal chromium. These impurities are often responsible for causing ruby to fluorescent, which can be helpful in its identification. Ruby is usually pleochromic and will sometimes display a lighter and a more intense color when viewed at different angles. Ruby is a tough and durable gem, and the only natural gemstone harder than ruby is diamond. Despite this, ruby is still subject to chipping and fracture. It handled roughly, and care should be taken to ensure it's properly handled. Ruby was first synthesized in 1992. The process of creating synthetic ruby is known as the vernal process. All experts can distinguish between natural and synthetic lab-created ruby. Uses. Ruby is one of the most popular gemstones and is used extensively in jewelry. Ruby is used in all forms of jewelry, including bracelets, necklaces, rings, and earrings. It's used above as centerpiece gemstone in pendants and rings, as well as a secondary stone to complement other gemstones, such as diamond. Star ruby is polished as cabochons, and if clear, can be extremely valuable. Large ruby gems are extremely rare and valuable. Fine colored ruby with a deep red color and excellent transparency can reach several $1,000s a carat. Synthetic rubies are expensive and often used as a cheap substitute of natural rubies. Ruby is the birthstone of jewelry. False names. Many deceitful names are given to list valuable red gems in connotation with ruby. Many of these names are used by unscrupulous dealers to confuse inexperienced buyers. Generally speaking, anytime the word ruby is used with a prefix except for those outlined above, it's a fake or less valuable red gemstone. The red garnet gemstone pyropron is particularly vulnerable to be called ruby with a 30 prefix. The list below described false names for ruby that are in fact pyropron. Adelaide ruby, American ruby, Arizona ruby, Australian ruby, Bohemian ruby, California ruby, Cape ruby, Colorado ruby, Haley ruby, Montana ruby, Rocky Mountain ruby. Side for Europe, garnet, other regions stone have also been seen in their false lively in collaboration with ruby. These include Almandine ruby, it's for Almandine garnet. Alcona ruby is a quartz. Balas ruby, pink to pale red spinel. Brazilian ruby, pink topaz. Garnet ruby, red garnet. Geneva ruby, synthetic ruby. Ruby copper, cuprite. Ruby jack, red zavarite. Ruby garnet, red garnet. Ruby spinel, red spinel. Siberian ruby, red tourmaline. Spinel ruby, red spinel. Vernal ruby, synthetic ruby. Ruby treatments and enhancements. Rubies are often heat treated to improve color, as well as burn out certain inclusions. It's common industrially practice to heat treat rubies, and in treated rubies with excellent natural can be exceptionally variable. A recent practice in the gemstone industry is to fracture fill rubies to conceal flaws. This is done by heating them in molten lead glass, which has a very similar refractive index to ruby gemstone. Fracture filled rubies are significantly cheaper than their more authentic counterpart. Because of this, one should always buy ruby from a reputable dealer. Ruby sources. The center of ruby gemstone trade is Bangkok in Thailand. The Chanthaburi province in Thailand has always been an important source of ruby, producing gems with excellent clarity, but with least desirable brown tone. However, the color of the Thailand rubies are able to be improved by heat treatment. The Thailand ruby deposits were exhausted in the 1980s. The most valuable rubies with the finest natural color come from Mogok, Burma, Myanmar. There are strict trade embargoes and restrictions against Burma for its human rights violation and for killing Muslims for no reason, only because they are Muslims. And several countries, especially the United States, ban any exports from this country. The ruby mines of Mogok have been under the control of junta government. However, a new very significant ruby source was discovered in Burma in 1992 in Mogadishu. The color of these rubies aren't as good as Mogok, but the two can be improved throughout heat treatment. In 2000, new ruby sources were discovered in Madagascar, in Vatomandiri and Andi Lamena. These deposits turned out to be very extensive and protective, and Madagascar is now one of the leaders in ruby output. Other important ruby sources include Sri Lanka, India, Cambodia, Vietnam, Tanzania, and Mozambique. Other sources of ruby include Afghanistan, Pakistan, Tajikistan, Australia, and USA, North Carolina. Saberlo gemstones. Ruby is identical in appearance to ruby spinel. In fact, many old famous red gemstones thought to be rubies were denominated to actually be spinel. Ruby and spinel often occur together in the same mineral environment and localities. The most famous ruby, the black Precious ruby, France's ruby, set in the royal crown of England, was once stocked